So you want to start a sneaker collection. Oh man, what a journey you got in front of you. I'm telling you, hold on to your booties because this is going to get wild. So I'm going to be fully transparent with you guys. I'm going to give you the pros, the cons, how to start it. That the most honest thing I could ever tell somebody is don't even get into it because you're just going to have a whole life long of suffering in front of you because odds are you're never going to be satisfied with anything that you get. It's the curse of the collector. I'm telling you something, that curse is probably even as bad as the curse of a sneaker reviewer. But that's a whole different video that honestly I don't even want to get involved in. So where is it that you should start off at? There's two type of categories when it comes to sneaker collecting. There's the actual hardcore sneaker collector, and then there's the person that just takes it easy, doesn't really worry about the grails, doesn't really do their footwork, they don't really care about it. They just buy whatever they like, whatever they see, they cop it, happy dandy, and they just take it easy. Hardcore collector, you're gonna lose hair, your blood pressure is gonna rise to I don't even know what, you're gonna have 15 strokes, 2 heart attacks, stress hives, you're gonna get all type of things out of it for just one pair of sneakers that you're gonna buy. So let me tell you the first way to start it. Let's take it easy. Let's take it the easy route. What is the easy route? Very simple. Just go to your local Foot Locker, your JD Sports, your Hibbits, all those type of stores, you know what I mean, Champs and all those things. Find the shoes that you like, you buy them, have fun with them, wear them, do your thing, and just buy according to what you like. Remember guys, at the end of the day, this is just to enjoy yourself. But it could become a very bad thing for you, even starting off like that, because then you start getting into the sneaker community, you start getting into the sneaker world hardcore, and out of a sudden, maybe now it's like, hey man, I wouldn't mind having those sneakers that came out in 2011, 2005, 2006, whatever year they came out in. And that's when the big moolah stuff starts kicking in. You want any of those type of sneakers, you're gonna have to spend a buco money. So I recommend to everybody, don't be a real hardcore sneaker collector. Be more the casual collector. Be more of the chiller. That you're not into the limited releases, you're not into the limited editions, you're not into any of those type of things, and you take it easy. And guys, like I said, you could find those shoes anywhere. You could go to any store, you could find yourself a pair of sneakers that you like, and that's it. It is what it is. And now there's a giant difference between that type of collector that I call more like a chiller. That's more of a chiller to me. Don't take no offense out of this. To me, that's not really a collector. Let's jump into the hardcore collector. Mind you guys, I still gotta tell you the pros and cons of both of them. I told you the pros pretty much of the chill collector, but I didn't give you the cons of it. That's why I'm giving you now the sugar coating, the sugar coating, so you could get nice and massaged, I don't know what kind of massaging I'm talking about over here, but you guys could get it, you're smoothing in. But then when I come with the cons, ooh boy, it's gonna be a lot of butt hurt some bitches out there. Ooh, it's gonna be bad. So back to this hardcore collector. I'm not even gonna get one of those little stickers or something like that. I'm just gonna point at myself. Those are the kind, we are the kind, or those are the kind, I have to involve myself in that one, that went on and beyond, or actually go on and beyond to get those type of grails, to get those rare sneakers, to get the latest hype sneakers. We're the ones that go on and beyond, but we don't just get the hype sneakers of nowadays. We actually go back in time, and it doesn't matter how much it costs us. We cough up that cheddar for a sneaker that is half rotten. Your toe is popping out of the front. The back looks like, I don't know, like pig vomit. Yes, to that extent, guys. So this type of hardcore sneaker, we put in a lot of footwork. We put a lot of effort into it. We just put a lot of dedication to this. So when it comes to these hardcore collectors, sometimes they get a little offended by the chill out. Now I'm gonna start jumping into the cons here and the friction that happens between both worlds. Bear with me over here, because this is gonna get a little ugly, a little couple of butthurts are gonna get here. So now you might ask yourself, why is it that they get offended? Including myself sometimes. Sometimes it riles me up a little bit, but I'm good with the people. I'm good with the people. I'm a people person. I love the people. Because a lot of the hardcore collectors say that if you don't put the footwork in there and you ain't going after these grails and you ain't going after the old school sneakers or sneakers that you have always wanted your whole life, you put no effort into it, they say that you're not a collector. You're just buying what everybody else could buy. Just to put an example or into a perspective or something like that, imagine the person's a coin collector, gets $100, goes to a gas station, gets change for that, and he gets all this random change that anybody can get their hands on. It's no big deal, and out of a sudden he considers himself a coin collector. Or the person that has the $100 and goes and finds the most rarest coins in the world. Doesn't matter how much it costs them, they'll spend $100 on just one coin and they get what they truly wanted. So it makes sense. All these coins are just technically worth $100 worth of change. That person invested $100 in that one coin, and 2 or 3 years down the line, the coin is worth, I don't know, $1,000, $500. You never know. But it's an initial investment. It's an actual investment. So I could understand that. And I also understand that there's really not a lot of footwork in there. So now I can sort of give you an example when it comes to sneakers. Just imagine that the person has $1,000 and buys all, I don't know, shoes and Marshalls and Ross and Walmart and all these things, shoes that are basically have no type of resale. The odds are you're gonna throw them away. Even though in these Marshalls and Rosses you get lucky sometimes. You could find some type of grail, so as the Nike outlet. Sometimes you actually do find them. And for example, a buddy of mine actually found a pair of New Balances that the resale got really high on those shoes, and he found them in a Marshalls, I think it is, or something like that. So sometimes you actually get lucky on these type of things. And I know he's looking right now, and I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. I know you're looking. You're the chiller kind. You're not really a collector. Sometimes this guy gets a little bit on my nerves, but hey, he's a good friend of mine. I'm honest with him. And sometimes he gets to me a little bit when he calls himself a collector. And it's like, bro, you don't buy crazy sneakers like that, You see, there I go getting it again. You see, so deep down inside of the loins, believe it or not, it kind of ticks you off. And you better not be trolling on my channel either. He's probably gonna send me a message. Hey, bro, I'm a real collector, bro. I'm a real collector. Back to the point, you actually find sneakers like that in outlets, but the majority of the sneakers that you're really gonna find out there are just whatever sneakers. Let's be realistic. You could probably find one that in StockX or in Gold is going for retail, and you probably get them for like $80 or something. They're going for like 160 or something. You save yourself a pretty good penny. That doesn't mean that it's oh my god, but you do get lucky sometimes. So I could totally understand the hardcore collector, how they put in so much work into something, and then somebody just comes up to them with really nothing crazy whatsoever, with no type of grail sneakers that anybody else could get their hands on, and then calls himself a collector. Telling you guys, people are gonna get butthurt here. They're gonna get butthurt because there's people that truly consider themselves collectors, and they just go to any regular store and buy shoes. They don't wait in lines. They don't wait for release dates. They just buy whatever's in the store. Hey, and don't get mad at me. I'm just saying the reality here. And right now I go to Foot Locker, I go to Champs or whatever. Yeah, I could buy myself a bunch of sneakers in there. Maybe some that I like, maybe some that I don't. But let's be realistic. Is there any really important sneaker in there that you could pop out from the crowd, that you could say to yourself, yo, look what I got? You know, I put the footwork in there. I paid the buco money for these sneakers. Put myself in everybody's shoes, guys. I put myself in everybody's situation. Same way that a person that is just a chiller could also just say, bro, I've spent a lot of money on this. I have 300-400 pairs. Yeah, they might not be very limited or nothing, but I still buy sneakers and I love sneakers. So guys, remember, there's gonna be a friction there. Just giving you the cons. Just giving you the cons. You know, I wanna stir up the shit. Actually, I do like stirring up the shit a little bit. So now comes the time of where to start off if you want to be a hardcore collector. You guys pretty much know already the chiller. The chiller could go to any store, buy whatever he wants, doesn't care about the limited. Once again, I'm not going to repeat myself. Be sounding like a damn parrot of a bitch. Let's start off with a hardcore collector. That is the grand majority of everybody that's emailing me. Where do they start off at? The first places you guys got to start off at and start off with Gold, StockX. You could even go and try out Poison if you want. eBay is a great other place to start off at. There's a couple of places out there, guys, to start off at. You could also go to these outlet stores and stuff like that. Go to Nike outlet, go to the Marshalls, go to the Ross, go to the Burlingtons. Might get lucky and find yourself a grail in one of those places. And then you can consider yourself a, oh my God, collector. I'm messing around. I gotta mess with him, bro. I gotta mess with him. I'm sorry, guys. It's just between friends. I gotta mess with him, you know. But once again, that's a good place, guys, to start off at. You could always find yourself things. Then you could do things like I do. You can take it to that extra level and find people in vintage stores and stuff like that that can find you sneakers. Like, for example, these are the primetime Deion Sanders Diamond Turf FSU editions, the college that he actually went to. These were actually received 100% dead stock. Notice they're still yellow and everything, guys, from a vintage store up north. I live in Florida, guys. It was from a vintage store up north. I actually have a lot of FSU, old school FSU things from the 90s and stuff like that. That store have actually contacted me. The guy's a good friend of mine, the owner of the store, and he finds me these type of grails. And these shoes right now, I think last time I checked, they're going for, I think, like approximately $2,000 or $1,500, something like that. I'll put the price right there while I'm speaking to you guys. But yeah, they go for a lot of money. So I got lucky on these, but that's what a hardcore collector does. He doesn't care. He just goes after these things, and you gotta go after these stores. Put in the footwork. You actually have to put in footwork, guys, to find what you guys want to find and find these grails that you could be proud of and not wear them for the next 8 years. Hey guys, I'm guilty of that myself. Look, I'll give you a prime example. Look at my Paros. I got them right there. They're dead stock. I haven't worn them, and I bought that. I don't wear them because I have so many other sneakers that I wear, and at the same time, I just don't want to destroy them like that. Let's be realistic about it. I know I do some crazy stuff, but I like to conserve my sneakers. I don't like to just destroy. So put in your footwork. If you want to go hardcore mode, put in the footwork. You will find everything you guys want to find. But now, on a very serious note, take it easy. At the end of the day, guys, it's just a pair of sneakers. Don't be going crazy. Don't look for issues. Don't do any of that. Don't look for problems. Come on, man. Let's all get along over here. Let's get along. Let's not beef with each other. Please, no fighting in the comments. No trolling. Relax. Take it easy, guys. Any questions you guys have, I'll pin a comment on the bottom of this video. And we'll have a civil conversation, guys. Till next time, everybody, I'm always wishing you the best, and I love you all. Peace!